Okay, this is the last part of question 6. And question 6.5 asks, determine the coordinates of C. Well, C is the y-intercept of the exponential equation. Well, the exponential equation is y equals 2 to the 0 plus 2 to the x plus 5. So if we want to find a y-intercept, we're going to have to let x equal 0. So 2 to the 0 plus 5 is 6. So the coordinates of C are 0 and 6. It's a y-intercept, 0 and 6. That wasn't too bad. Now 6.6, they say there's a new function, h of x, and it's a reflection of g of x in the x-axis. And you have to know the map. You have to know that when something gets reflected in the x-axis, what happens is the y-coordinate, all the y values change sign. The y becomes minus y. So you just take the function and put a minus in front of the y. Gee, it's that easy. Now, if you multiply both sides by minus 1, you end up with minus 2 to the x minus 5. There's the new function h of x, which is a reflection of f, or g rather, in the x-axis. That's the exponential function. The last question for 2 marks, people find it tricky. What you have to do is you have to figure out where the function f times the function g would be a negative number. Where would it be a negative number? Well, if I look on this side here, to the left of negative 1, this one goes way down here. That's way negative. And this guy up here is always above positive 5. So anywhere to the left of negative 1, a positive times a negative would give me something less than 0, a negative. So one of your answers is x is to the left of negative 1. X is less than negative 1. The other answer, you see up here, this thing keeps going up and up and up. It'd be way up there would be a positive thing. Anywhere to the right of 5, this thing goes down here, you'd have a positive times a negative. It would work. So your other solution is x is greater than 5. Not equal to 5 because it won't be less than 0. It'll be equal to 0. So it has to be greater than 5 or less than or equal to minus 1. And that's the end of question 6.